Are you tired of slow dungeon runs? Tired of getting yelled at because you only did 4 secrets in a 12-minute run? Me too, so I decided to ask my buddy EX for help. He taught me a few tricks, and today, I'm gonna steal all the things he taught me for content. But don't worry, I've got some crazy things I plan to show you, and at the end of the video, I'll even teach you how to get a 0-second blood rush and make your F7 boss fights insanely quick by pre-deving with a stonk. For most of the cheeses, part 5 and onwards, you'll need an aspect of the void with an ability called ether transmission. If any of the other cheeses require another item, I'll mention it before it starts. Stonking is one of the first skyblock cheeses ever discovered, and it's pretty simple. Grab your stonk, break whatever block is in the way, and then right click the chest right as you see an opening. It took me a few tries to get the timing, but after a bit of time, you should get it down. The trap cheese is actually quite simple. You treat the trap as normal until you get across to the end, and then you teleport up using an ender pearl. Click the lever near the dispensers, then teleport to the other side. Hopefully you guys don't have a skill issue like me. But what about the other trap room, you might be asking? Well, thankfully ghost picking is great for that one. Destroy the crypt and position yourself right here. To ghost pick, you grab your stonk and quickly swap between your stonk spot and another spot. I use slot 7 and 8, so I press the numbers 7 and 8 really fast. I do it in the inventory because I find it to be easier, but you can do it much faster in your hotbar. After that, break these blocks and right click the chest. This can also be used to get chests that are too far away to normally stomp. I did a wall that was 2 bricks thick, but you can go farther and still reach a chest. By getting on the first step of a stair and digging down with your stonk, you can either phase down or forward. In this clip, I tried to find a room to fully show it off, but after searching for a few hours, me and my friend couldn't find the few rooms where phasing forward was used, so I decided to phase through the map. From now on, you'll need an aspect at the end with the ether transmission for most of the cheeses. The next one uses hoppers. From a fair distance, shift right click the hopper, and then mine forward. Skull phasing is pretty useful too. Using ether warp on the block below the skull, I'm put inside the skull and I can either phase down or forward, depending on what's more beneficial to me. Some people will find that ghost picking the slab below it sometimes helps. Wall phasing is when you use a fence or wall to phase through, well, a wall. You simply ether warp into the wall and mine forward, but if you use it for this button puzzle, make sure it's the last secret you do and that you can warp out, otherwise there's no escape, and you'll spend the rest of your life locked away, wondering what you could have done better, wondering if you ever really had your mother's love. Creeper cheese. The creeper cheese is probably the best cheese in the whole world, but you'll need a bonzo staff for this method. Bomb defuse pops up on the 7th floor and 99% of players have no idea how to actually do it, so I'm going to teach you how to cheese it so you'll never have to learn. First, you ghost pick these 3 blocks, jump up onto the block holding onto the edge, and then break it, and then grab your bonzo staff and shoot it down until you get thrown through the wall. Rinse, wash, and repeat until you're in the creeper room. Then go to this room and have one of your party mates either start the creeper, or if you have tons of practice, start it yourself and beat the timer. These next 2 are more hardcore but definitely speed up runs, so much so that most Master Mode 6 and 7 parties will use these tactics to get insanely fast runs. Blood skipping is the first tactic where all you'll need is a stonk, a tree cap, a rabbit hat, and some e-pearls. Break these blocks in the waiting room, then pearl up to them and walk straight through. Then you'll rush to the wither door. If the outline is made of wood, use a tree cap and ghost pick through. Then e-pearl and run. If it's made of stone, use a stonk. If it's made of a mixture, use a stonk and a tree cap. You'll e-pearl and run straight through. When you get to the blood room, break these blocks, put your rabbit hat on, and line yourself up with this top level of the step. Jump through and then have your friends queue up. Boom, you now have a 0-second blood rush. Quick side note for the blood skip and this next one, but I had EX do them because I wanted to make sure that you guys got a pro's perspective, and like I said, I'm still learning these tactics. The final and arguably the most useful trick is called pre-deving. All you'll need is a stonk and a chest. When you get into the run, quickly put your chest here, ram yourself into it, and then mine down. If you go past where the chest was, this won't work. Then run over here and mine down again using the same method. Now that you're in phase 3, you can run up to the lights. Click the middle 2, then 3 of the 4 corners. Leave the bottom left corner unflicked or else it won't work. To get through the door, jump up on the staircase, mine forward, then face the wall. Go to the arrow device and put all the arrows in the right direction except one at the end. Leave it 1 click away. Same thing as the lights, it won't work if you don't. Those are 10 tricks you probably didn't know. Did you know all of them? Have some tips or tricks of your own you want to share? If so, feel free to leave a comment. If you guys haven't already, like, subscribe, and check out my Twitch. We do some cool stuff over there sometimes. I love you, I appreciate you, goodbye!